Om Shanti. Good morning. Today we are going to discuss more about overcare. Overcare, do I have another choice? Last week, we were talking about the killing effect of overcare. We discussed where we lose the balance, what are the effects of overcare, and how the caretaker is actual victim of overcare. Somehow, someday, the person who is being cared will get rid of it by force or by lovefully. But the person who is caretaker and the person who is caring a lot, that person become the actual victim of overcare. So we need to go dive a little deeper in this, and we talk about, do I have another choice? We left our last session on the place how to realize overcare, that being in the role of overcare, I'm losing my trustship. I'm not giving balanced care. So how to realize it and what we should do to understand that, yes, I step into the zone of overcare. What should I do to help myself to come back to again that balanced care zone? Think for a moment. It is a very normal saying that over of anything is bad. The over of love, the over of care, the over of cooperation, compassion, over of it is going to make each of us so much interdependent that we are losing our basic identities. So in order to understand this overcare part more deeply, we need to really accept that, yes, it is not balanced care. The most important part of previous session was on the name of responsibilities. I start giving overcare. I think that it is my responsibility. I filter all the information, every person, everything to reach to that person. And so we become disturbed. We make others disturbed. This whole thing is good, but till now, I don't understand that I go into interference or I go into overcare. Till now, I think I'm good. I'm good, actually. How I care my team or how I care my people, how I care my children, it's good. But he or she, someone, my neighbor, one of my relatives, one of my friends, they are not giving a proper care to their children. So basically, Rita Seema, somebody, you should listen this session and you should follow this. Basically, this is not for them. This is for me. I need to check whether I am giving a balanced care or I am giving an overcare. Why? Because balanced of diet, balanced of care, balanced of conversation is always appreciated. Over of anything, never appreciated. So when I have to understand I am doing something wrong, this is most difficult part of our life. Why? Because when I am in a role of caretaker, that moment it is very sure that I am senior. I am capable of many things. I am a responsible person. I am grown up, I'm bigger. And how bigger you become, your ego becomes twice bigger than that. And that is why my ego is further big. And with that big ego, I never able to accept I'm wrong. I'm not able to accept. I am able to accept appreciations. I'm able to accept fame. I can correct myself, but corrections from others, I'm not able to accept it. I'm not able to accept that I am wrong. So the first important method to realize, we have jotted down in slide. The first important method is self-talk, or in other terminology, it is called self-conversation. It is a very important conversation with yourself, asking a question and giving answer to your own question. Self-talk is one of the best method to solve any problem, any emotional related problem. Self-talk itself is an important method to actually heal your emotional imbalances. So thanks for this slide, I'll come back. The self-talk, this is not a class for methods of self-talk. We will do it someday. But for this subject related, we will do some self-talk. In self-talk, if I brief you, self-talk is something like today is Teachers' Day, and wish you happy Teachers' Day. In self-talk, I myself is my teacher, and I myself is the person who is in problem. So I split myself in two personalities. One, my conscious personality, my real personality, my wise personality, which is based on principles, which is based on values. And one, my practical personality, what I am practically doing. This practical personality is sometimes covered with my habits. Sometimes it is weak because of some of emotions. So many things are there. So this practical personality is finding some trouble. This practical personality may be realizing somewhere that I am giving overcare, but it is not able to do it. It is not able to configure its own powers. And now this perfect personality of me, who knows everything, what is good or bad, but this perfect personality is not coming in practical. So what we have to do, this personality going to help this personality. This meditation we have to do. It's a self-conversation. Let's do this. Before I go for other points in solving this problem, why I am going to get you into self-talk, because there is no other method in world. There is no other person in world who can help you to realize that you are giving more than requirement. Why? Because you think this is your duty. You think to stretch yourself, to give maximum. You feel good to give maximum. And when you are feeling good, to work for this person, to give maximum to that person, no matter it is required or not, it gives you satisfaction. And that is why nobody in the world will be able to actually explain this to you. It's only you who can help you. There are few other methods which are not that effective, how effective this method is. So let's do some self-talks. I'm going to give you questions for self-talk. Now, this practical personality, asking one question to your perfect personality, answers you have to derive inside. I'll give you some time to think and to derive answer, but answers you have to derive. So let's do it. Sit straight. We will share a meditation screen. Keep your eyes focused on the screen. If you want to close your eyes, it's absolutely fine this time. Now back straight. Breathe normally. Very normal breathing. Come to relax the stage of mind. Body absolutely relaxed. Mind concentrated, relaxed. Now, think of an empty room. Think of an empty room. You are sitting right in front of a mirror in this empty room. You can see yourself in mirror. These are two images of you. You in person and the one image which you can see in mirror. The image inside the mirror is your perfect self. And you are sitting outside the mirror, opposite to the mirror, absolutely. Now close your eyes and think about that one relation, that one person. You are caretaker of that person, but somewhere you doubt whether you are invading their personal space or whether you are giving overcare. So think for that relation. Just keep that relation, that person in your mind. Keep visualizing. You are watching your image in mirror. Now, ask one question to yourself. How much I love this person? What is the maximum limit I can cross to save this person, to comfort this person? Can I hurt myself? Can I make a lot of pain to myself just to comfort this person? Next question. You keep answering inside you. Have you ever find this person maintaining a distance with you? Have you ever find the person whom you love, the person you care for? Basically, you are caretaker for that person. That person express, maybe lightly or seriously, have they ever expressed their suffocation with your relation? Next question. How much time of my life I give for myself? Do I neglect myself somewhere just to help or comfort this person? When I am in my leisures, is it so? I'm not able to think anything else than this person. When I have free time, I cannot see or cannot do anything, cannot think anything other than this person. My free time bites me, and I think how to manage to get in touch with that person immediately. Next question. I had some hobbies in my life. Are they still existing in my life, or my hobbies are taken over due to this relationship? My whole and soul hobby is this relation. Now answer your questions. Open your eyes. Come back. Well, I'm not going to ask how many of you got yes and how many of you got no's. If you are getting more than 75% of yes, you are entering to zone of overcare. Yes. You have not dived into, but you are. If you have got 100% of yes, then you are already trapped. So the self-talk is very important, a very powerful method. But self-talk need to design good questions. And then you have to give answer. If you are able to answer, you by yourself realize that you step into overcare. Once you realize it's not a big deal to change, it is really not a big deal to change, believe me. You have changed yourself a lot to become such a caretaker who gives maximum of care to this person. You can change yourself back again. But it is important to realize and withdraw yourself step by step. Second important method to realize and actually to withdraw is good conversation. I think it is in slide. Heartful discussion. Thanks. Discussion with the person who is under your care. If you are able to discuss with that person, because if you give overcare, that person must be suffocating inside. So if you heartfully discuss with that person without any prejudice, without any opinions, just discuss. Look, do you feel good, comfortable with me? Do you need any change in my behavior or change in policies, the terms which we share with each other in this relation? Believe me, if you talk heartfully, if you will not repeat those talks like threatenings, then that person will open their heart and they will say that this thing feels me suffocating. I give you this space. I expect you give me this space, please. And that will help you. If you have self-talk already, and if you get this discussion with the person for whom you are caring, you will get another path to proceed. And the most important path next is love yourself. The third point in slide. Love yourself. You are your first love. You are most important person in your life. You are the one who will do anything for yourself. We'll come back to this. So love yourself. Generate loveful thoughts, careful thoughts for yourself. It is not becoming selfish. It is not becoming self-centered. It is not becoming egoistic. It is just appreciating my own company. It is just feeling good about my life. It is feeling proud of the changes in me. It is the method where I help myself to grow. I choose good things from the world. I accept these things. I change in me and I appreciate myself for this. This is self-love. Self-love can erase any memory, any good or bad memory from your heart. Self-love is that powerful weapon which can bring you back from that overcare part to trustee part, to caretaker part. So self-love. And the last and very important, connectivity with God. And here comes the most beautiful thing, God's love. Connectivity with God. Thanks. Connectivity with God, why it is important? Because God is finally our teacher. God teaches us the meaning of pure love. God teaches us the understanding of true care. God tells us God is almighty. He can do anything. He can do anything. But still, he helps us just in such a way that he makes us enabled to do that, capable to do that. That is balanced love. That is balanced care. God is almighty. He can do anything. He can change my destiny, but he doesn't. Why? He helped me to grow. He gave me knowledge. He wants me to develop my own accounts. He wants me to clear my bad accounts. He increases my capacity so that I become capable, not just for me, for others also. So if I have connectivity with God by any means, how you believe in God, how you perform your puja, how you pray to Him, how you are connected, I'm not saying only meditation, by any method, but taking inspiration with God, understanding God's love. God never interfere in law of karma, the karmic cycle of any soul, no matter how much he loved that person. But God will always believe in karma. You do and you will get by the machinery. I will inform you, I will let you know how to do. I will help you, but I will not interfere. I will not do your work. I'll help in your work, but I will not do your work. And all the parents, this message from means I want to give this message, all of you. Remember, I can help you, but I cannot do it for you. We can help in their homeworks, we can help in their projects. We cannot do it for them. If I am doing it today for them, I am making them lame for tomorrow. So this is Overcare. We have another choice that I just making them to be in front. I have to push myself, pull myself back sometime. This is what we understand about overcare. And this is what I feel about God's love, that just to make me enable, He helped me with wisdoms, but He allowed me to use this wisdom according to my understanding. And how practically I use it, I become versatile in that. So this is all what I wanted to say about overcare. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.